today's episode of Don't Starve. We're in episode 7 now, and we're gonna continue in our world with Weber. You know, the spider guy. And I already apologize for the length of today's episode. I got carried away quite a bit when recording this. Sorry. And yes, I know there is a trademark or whatever the thing is called. Now whatever in the corner of the screen, that's because of my editing app. If I want to get it away, I need to pay like €5. So that's a no-go for at least now. And yeah, what I'm gonna talk about today is, well, last time I promised that when we're gonna die in this episode, and I am like doing these voiceovers like 5 days after I recorded it, so well, I already recorded like 2 more episodes, but didn't do a voiceover yet. Sorry, I was lazy again. I'll try to do them more frequently. There will be at least one live commentary video in the weekend, or at least then I'm gonna record it. I'm not 100% sure if I'll also upload it then, but I'll for sure record it. So yeah. Well, what I'm gonna talk about today is because, well, I said that we're gonna try to really, not joke, or we're really gonna try hard next time we die. And I made a single player world already where I'm like, well, by the time I recorded this, I was like at day 12, but when doing these voiceovers, I'm already at day 27 or something. I'm almost into winter. But in this episode, I'm gonna explain to you what I did in those episodes, so you know what is gonna be my plan for not Weber, because yeah, we're surely gonna die. But for the next episode, next character world. Sorry, guys. And there I am. Oh, Mandrake. Those are pretty rare. Whoop. And they're really irritating if you don't pick them up fast enough. Although you can kill them, I discovered that recently. And then pick them up because then they drop as items. You can't just... Yeah, sorry. What was I gonna talk about? And then, I know... Oh, yeah. Pigs. Stupid me. Pigs. Luckily, I'm faster. There are a lot, though. Well, what I did there is, well, obviously I continued walking around the world. I finished by about day 11, but I did hang around a lot of places. A lot. Very long, and it was a really irritating terrain generation. Where there are like 3 parts where like the transition between different biomes is like a really small area, and there's no other way to get into those. Well, except for wormholes, obviously. But yeah, like, why would I want to use wormholes if I'm just exploring the world? For like knowing where each biome is, that's not efficient. So yeah. So I like traveled around the world. Then I found a place to settle, which was close to the picking, like really close. And then what I did was like make my base, expand my base, and collecting. And I was also collecting like lots of little bit more harder to get materials like reeds and silk and pigskin a little bit. And well, I got a lot of silk actually, but that's not silk. Yeah, also silk. I got like 22. But surely a lot of reeds, because I made that there are more of them in that world. so they spawn everywhere. And there are like a few million in the swamps. But yeah. And yeah, expanded my base. Just expanded my base a little bit, and like also getting some living logs and lots of stuff. Now you should Katoon die now. My meat. Bad. Okay, that was just dumb of me. Sorry. Well, and I went insane, which might seem like a stupid thing, but I did it on purpose so I could get nightmare fuel. Because there I also have a Shadow Manipulator already, which is like the best magic tab thing that unlocks the recipes. You have like the Predistillator, you know, the hat machine. And you have the Shadow Manipulator, which comes next, which requires like 7 nightmare fuel. But you also need nightmare fuel for like everything in that tab. You seriously need it for like almost everything. And yeah. So I went insane, and then went back sane again. Because I didn't realize that I still needed normal rabbits for like the hat machine, because I didn't build that yet. So I had to go back insane again, which was pretty easy actually, because I prepared for that. And I live close to 2 deserts, which means cacti. Although I didn't use any of those and I still got back sane. So I'm not completely back sane again. I'm like somewhere between like 130 and 180 sanity. With like Wickerbottom, who has 250 sanity max. So yeah. And yeah, that was. It was actually, that world is actually really fun, you know. I also got like, I got lots of harder to get stuff already. Well, not lots. I'm further than where I get mostly in this world, which is nice, I guess. And what's also nice is that merms apparently don't attack you, which is like the best thing ever. Now that I realize. I wonder if that's also the same for like tall birds. And well, hounds obviously not. I think we've seen that last episode. I think. I don't know. Oh yeah, there's right on spot. Ugh. Oh crap. Yesterday I was like doing my what is it called in English? It was like a job thing, but then for teenagers. Sorry guys, I forgot what the name is. Please tell me in the comments, I would like to see that. But and then like when I was walking, which takes like about 2 hours, I was thinking of things to talk about in this and the next videos. Yeah. And I came up with this, and I thought it was gonna take about 20 minutes. Well, nope, we're not even 10 minutes in and we're already done. Maybe I need to go a little bit more in detail. But I don't know about what then. Well, I suppose I can talk about like... Well, I did get a birch nutter, or you know, the haunted birch nut thing tree. I got... Oh yeah, he has a beard. Sorry guys, I can't talk. Ooh. Ow! Yeah, now I really need the healing items. At least there are 3 of them. I already got 3. That's 6. It's great. Yeah. I know I can make a healing salt then, but then I need to get ashes, so that means I need to burn stuff. And that's just stupid. Okay? I'm not gonna burn stuff yet. Well, actually, I'll never burn stuff in this game. In this world, I mean. Yeah. Oh, what? Ow. Maybe I can give some like tutorial things about this game. Yeah, that could be a thing. Like the information I learned from watching YouTube videos myself. I could talk about that in this game. Like you can only get attacked by nightmare creatures or the shadow things that spawn around you when insane. If your sanity is lower than 30. Whatever your character is, it must be 30 or lower before they can attack you. Otherwise they're just walking around doing nothing. Or, well, more like investigating you or whatever. What else can I talk about? I really need to plan the things that I talk about. Like, I need to plan those more than the videos themselves. That's surprising. And also not at the same time. Huh. Also, someone in the comments said that you would like to see, or at least he, like to see, or in this case, hear, what my life stories are like. Yeah. Oh yeah, there we get, like, yeah. Big man again. Life stories. Well, I guess I can talk about how I got, like, a scar on my face. Well, I actually have 2 scars on my face. Although one is at the underside of my chin and the other one is at the side. Like, somewhere in front of my ear. Somewhere around there. But I suppose I could tell about that one and the other one. I think about it. But the one at the side of my face, I got that one like, I was like 7 or 6, maybe 5. I don't know. I think 6 or 7 years old. And was like outside, playing outside on the field, on the grass field in front of my house. And I came around this kid who had a waveboard. And I don't know why I didn't pick up that marble. Whatever. And yeah, he was like, we were talking or fighting, you know. He eventually got angry, picked up the waveboard and just slammed it in the side of my face. There was seriously a like a flesh wound in the side of my face. I was like crying and ran to the patch of grass right next to it, laid down, and like 5 minutes later when I stood up, because my friend got my father from home, the other kid was had already left. I stood up, looked back at the place where I left, where I laid down, and the grass was like 10 centimeter circle around where my head was laying. It was like red, blood red, not even little drips, just complete thing, just a circle of blood. Yeah, yeah, I was not really afraid of it, but I had some like, whoa. That's a lot of blood. But that's not even the worst thing of it. Like a few days later, we went to the doctor, and I got some kind of like strip over it with like some kind of weird glue inside of it and would get away on his own eventually. Yeah, weird. Like, the kid and his father came to my house. I guess the kid had to say sorry from his father. But like, we opened the door. I was looking, like the kid and I were staring at each other. And he just turned around and left without saying anything. And his father was telling him to say sorry. He didn't even react. That was the most scarring part for me. Like, he had the feeling he had done nothing wrong. That he didn't have to say sorry. And that's just like really mean of him. He's just an a-hole. Big a-hole. No. Get away, stupid Catcoon. And about the other scar, yeah. On my face, on the underside of my chin. I was walking home from a friend, and I was like running around a corner, which was like bushes on the side of it, so you couldn't see around the corner. It was on the side road thing where people walk. So I went around the corner and I bumped into like a teenager on a bike. Like, there was a road which is just empty. It's just like a road in just a living street where the houses stand. It was empty. And he was just driving over like the pavement. I think it's called that. He just bumped into me. I was really angry. He yelled a few words at me that I couldn't understand. They were like Arabian words or something, or Turkish. And I just said a lot of swear words to him because I was so angry. Just out of plain reaction, just boom, bumped, and then I'll say that because I won't repeat those words, and actually it's already like 5 years ago, so I don't know what the hell happened. Oh, and by the way, the reason why I'm cooking and eating like these pieces of thing here is because, well, yeah, I know that I'm not gonna get to the point where I'm really gonna need them, which is in winter. But still. So that's why I cooked them. So I ran back home. I didn't knew that it was like blooding because it obviously hurt a lot, but I couldn't see it. It was the underside of my chin. The only part of your face that you can see without looking in the mirror is like your nose, the tip of your nose, and maybe your eyebrows and your hair. But and if you really stick your mouth and tongue out, you can see those, but not your chin, and surely not the underside. Even looking in a mirror, that's pretty hard. Oh yeah, spider bite. Yeah, Weber can eat food and can eat like monster meat, which is normally not good for players, without any problems. So I ran back home, and then my mom or father, I'm not sure, noticed that it was like all bloody and stuff, so we had to go to the doctor again. Yeah, but then I already had the scar on the side of my face, so I was a bit used to it already. Oh, ow! Asshole. It's funny because, well, yeah, Catcoons have such a long angry animation that you can just kill them with just a spear when they're doing their animation, which is really dumb. Like, they get angry at you, and before they can even hit you once, you already killed them. That is really funny, actually. And as you see, I'm a bit insane here. I don't know why. Maybe that's because, well, yeah. And I don't know why I'm trying to kill this rabbit. I mean, I know it is possible. But it's also really hard. I think it's only possible with like Wolfgang on his filled belly mode when he's like 20% faster and 100% more damage. I'm not sure. So yeah. Okay. Let me think of something to talk about again. I suppose I can talk about like a family day, but like with the whole family, like aunts and uncles, and cousins, those things. Not only just the father, mother, daughter, not father, mother. Yeah, if you're adult, probably daughter and son as well, but and also like your siblings. Not only that, not that type of family, just the type of family that's like complete with also like your grandparents. Who guys? Ooh yeah. Who guys? But we were off to like we were like to a house. We hired a house. Oh yeah, pockets are full. Gotta eat this carrot right now. Like somewhere close to Weddell Sea, I guess it's called. With all those really undeep waters, like the seals live, and we were gonna walk over the wads. I think, yeah. Well, in Dutch they're called wads. Or at least, well, obviously pronounced in the like with like a Dutch accent, not an English one. But yeah. And then we saw lots of little crabs. They were like super cute. And my brother had to like be carried by two other family members who carried like a stick on their shoulders. Really thick stick, heavy. Like, they carried that on their shoulders, and my brother was holding on to that stick, so he got dragged along the whole path because the stream was just too strong. We were walking through the water a bit. But those crabs were just so cute! They were super cute. Ow. Okay, no, I'm just gonna kill a guy, I think. Yeah, why shouldn't I? Or maybe that's... I'm not sure. I do know that I am gonna kill one guy. Ow! Okay, not here now, apparently. So yeah, it was fun. That's like 3 or 4 or maybe 5 years ago as well. I think 3 or 4. I think 3. Whatever. And yeah, that was fun. More life stories. It's hard to like think of something to talk about on your life, because to me it just seems like things that happen. Like, don't need to talk about them, especially not in English. But let's see. I suppose I could give a little bit more commentary on the video again. I don't know. What do you like? What do you guys prefer? I mean, I know that, well, at least to me, like giving commentary on this is very boring. Or at least in this phase where I'm like just walking around. Because that's the only thing I'm just saying, like, just walking around, chopping some trees. Ooh, cocoon. Whatever. That's my morsel. Yes, I know it's yours, but I'm stealing it from you. I'll say those things, so that's... Yeah, that's not fun to listen to, but... I may switch it up a bit once we get to the part where we don't have to... Okay, yeah, get out of... Get... Yeah, this is the one that I'm gonna kill. And anybody that is on Spider Blade, you kill that. You go smash. Me meat. I got a lot of meaty stuff. Oh yeah, here I'm gonna befriend a lot of spiders. That sound effect you heard was from like befriending spiders or anything. If you befriend a mob, you heard that sound effect. So yeah. Let's see how far we are into the video. Oh, still 12 more minutes. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that was stupid. Now I lost the meat for nothing, and it was actually already stupid to just throw my meat out the window. Ugh. Dumb life. Dumb person. That's me, the dumb person in life. Okay, yeah, that was the stupidest thing ever. Sorry, I can't talk again. Let's see what we discovered already. Oh, apparently I'm not gonna do that. And why did I walk there? That was stupid. I'm just a dumb person. Oh well. Hey, I noticed. Did you notice the little arrow going from the backpack? Oh yeah, that again. To... Yeah? Blue... Oh man, blue mushrooms are the best. They restore health, cost sanity a bit. And I think they also restore a little bit of hunger because they're food. No, you get rid of me. No, I will... Ow! You back. You'll go kill one spider now. Or almost, I think almost. Yeah, 3 spiders against one cocoon. All 3 spiders will live, but they have at least one of them will have like 1 health left or something. You'll be able to get killed by a spear. 1 hit. Free meat. Ooh. At least get some meat back. Although that one will forever be lost. And I'm talking about the one that I accidentally dropped and probably got eaten by one of the spiders a few seconds later. And you probably didn't even understand anything of what I was saying. Because my, sound, my voice is just too, like the volume of my voice was just too low, probably for you to hear it, like, under the sound of the game itself. Because when doing these voiceovers, you don't hear the sound of the video. Which is quite irritating because then you don't know if you can understand yourself, although you never know that actually. But whatever. No, you won't attack the spidey. And you killed one. You need to attack the other one, and yay, at least got... Seriously, god damn it. Oh, the beard got longer. Oh yeah, on day 9 he gets his longest beard. You can get silk out of that, which I guess is pretty handy if you're low on silk. But the real good point of Webber is like, instead of its beard, the real good point of Webber is just the fact that it can befriend spiders. Like if you go, like I know this isn't Don't Starve Together, but if you play Don't Starve Together and get team up with like 3 other webbers and stuff, or just play single player, I don't know. It doesn't really matter, I think. You can do some crazy stuff, like tame a few million spiders, and then go to a wild one and attack a few nests. Spider wars, you just see spiders everywhere, and it's hilarious to watch. But yeah, let's see. 8 more minutes to go. Oh crap. Ooh, rope. Ugh. Maybe I can talk about why Wickerbottom is the best character. Because like downsides and upsides, you know those things. But well, Wickerbottom is the best character because, well, I'll first talk about the upsides, I guess. Because the downsides aren't really downsides, so it doesn't really matter. So let's just start with the upsides. Don't go after the bunny. That's a stupid plan. Well, that one is lost, probably. Oh, come on. He will run back to his hole. And poof. And that guy will follow me. Okay, great. Mine. Well, the upsides of Wickerbottom are the fact that she can craft those books. You know, she can craft her books, which are to most players the biggest upside. But I have never even made one book, so I don't know. So I don't get the experience of it. And yeah. I think she loses sanity when using them. But some people also say that staying on low sanity is good. But it might not be very handy for whatever reason. To me. But to me, her biggest upside is the fact that she already has unlocked tier 1 of like all of those crafting things. Well, except for the magic tab, obviously. Deconstruction staff, I'm thinking. Ooh. You need green gems for that. No, I don't need the extra grass. 40 is more than enough. At least for now. So, but, well, the fact that she already unlocked like all of those crafting things is really handy because that means you can immediately craft a spear and a backpack without needing to find like gold stuff first and make a science machine. And yeah, it's just very handy. And now up to her downsides. Well, I guess her stats are pretty decent and her sanity is like the best thing ever. There's only one character with a higher sanity, and that is VX78, that robot thing, with like almost fully or completely full upgraded with gears, which takes about I think 10 gears. And it has 300, and this character has 250 immediately. So yeah, that's like the best idea ever. And I don't know why I didn't take that. Ow! Oh well, her downsides are the fact that she can't sleep. But why would you want to sleep anyway? I mean, I guess in summer you restore heat, insanity, like those things. Or health insanity in summer, you cool down, or whatever reasons. But yeah, there are lots of other ways to do that as well. But who cares? And yeah, that's just very nice. And there are other, so you don't really have a problem with the downside because you never really sleep. You never sleep. So what's the point? There's no point in sleeping. So that's not really a downside. And the other downside is the fact that you can't eat spoiled food. You see that it's orange with those carrots. Those eventually turn red. When it's red, she can't eat them. While other characters can, but they still get like almost no effect out of it. So there's not really a point in doing it anyways. And yeah. Because of those books, you can get so much food easily that you don't need to worry about like those bars. Oh yeah, the default codes. That's good. Luckily they don't have horde mentality or herd. Ow, that wasn't too smart. Ow. No, leave the food. Leave the meat alone. My meat, stupid spidey. Need to get some meat for. That's a decent amount. Ooh. Cook meat. Oh. I'm a dumb person. Oh well, so, and I mostly don't really come into the situation where my food is spoiled. So that isn't really a downside either. Which makes her just easily the best character in the game. Some say that Wilson is because he literally has no downsides. Only is an upside, but that upside is like really, really small. I guess you can get beard hair easily and it gives you insulation. But who cares anyway? Because insulation is easy to get. And beard hair, if you stay insane, is even easier to get. Probably. So yeah. And yeah. You just... And others say, well, Wolfgang is also a very good character. But in my opinion, not the best. He is second place to me. And I'm not sure who is third place. I think that is... Ooh, that's a lot of Okay, we have a few more seconds before we stop. So, I think third place, I mean, is, in my opinion, I think that is the robot. Bye! See you next time!